Welcome back, prospectors, to episode 5 of the Fall of Icarus series, where we have to get through all the missions on all the maps in one life. So, between episodes, I did get the greenhouse going and get enough to get these three um, meals going. We got the roast veggies for 225 stamina, a little bit of projectile damage, melee damage, and exposure resist. Then 150 stamina and health. Stamina consumed by actions is decreased. Extra melee damage, health regen, and experience. And then another 150 health stamina with oxygen consumption, exposure, health regen, and experience. The experience, whatever. It's whatever. But the other things. So let's go ahead and pop them and see. So that gets us up to 759 health right now. And then our stamina is 970. With a plus 33% exposure resist. 42 a minute for the health and stamina regen. Okay, so I have an idea of the two operations we're going to get done today. So we're going to go ahead and start with Forsaken.
The Assembly don't trust anyone, but they need help. If you're looking for some quick cash, this could be the one. Looks simple enough, but then again, it always does. You should know how to pick 'em by now. Working with the Assembly's a smart bet, and they're moving faster than anyone out here. They're paying the contract, but the clock, that belongs to Icarus. So check your objectives and get going, because they'll be spinning their wheels till you do. Stay safe, friend.
We don't need the cart. We just need the saddle for him. And then we're going down this way. The shitty thing is, unless I take a machining bench, I'm going to have to come back. So I'm going to go ahead and see you guys when I get down there. Alright, and here we are. Where we need to take the damaged gyroscope and the empty biofuel can. We have to repair the gyroscope at a crafting bench. We have to find the thrusters, which are up here. And then get a full biofuel can. So let's go grab the thruster. And then we're going to have to run up the base. I can never remember what you need to repair it, so I wasn't going to bring the bench down just to have to run back for materials. Because you know it's going to be something more than wood, stone, and sticks and fiber to repair. Suku! Oh, this guy's probably kind of beefy. Oh, shit. Get back closer to him. There we go. And I still haven't made a damn... Okay, I'm gonna have to remember that. Okay. So, around we go. Grab the thrusters. Alright, I'll see you at the base. Oh, hold on. I'll show you. Pretty simple example of going down a steep hill. Anyway, now I'll see you back at the base. Okay. So, what do we need? So, the nice thing about this is the more crap you unlock, the bigger the list. But you can just go into mission items, and we are needing this one, which is 10 copper and 5 iron. And then let's go ahead and repair it. And then really quick, I'm going to come over here because time to make some grub. Now, I'm going to have to eat. I'm not sure how I feel about the veggies. As you can see, oh crap, I guess you can't. Yeah, you can see the 30% buff is added here. Unfortunately, it's still, the times are still 14, 19, 19, and I'd like to choose foods that have the same time expiring. Oh, I almost forgot. I did have, yeah, cool thing about this, you don't have to use the mission can, it just needs a full can. And then here's our, I'll add additional ones, but right now I don't need them and they're spendy. But I do need to make sure I'm not wasting. Because they do wilt. Ah. Oh, it's not ready to harvest. There. I bet you guys are ready now. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna run and put these back, and then we will get back down there. Obviously, through the magic of editing, you'll get there in a few seconds. It'll take me a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna cheat. One of the things you can do to get it so you don't waste anything is create seeds, and that'll pop the timer back to full, and then just pull it out and go put it back in the fridge. Now, obviously, if you have, that's one of the reasons why I like the crops don't wither, is I can just leave them sitting there until I need more. So I honestly may respec out of a few things to get, I don't know if I'll go all the way, well no, if I go all the way down to, oh bro, you are hungry. Come on, let's go eat and drink, and then we'll go back. Well, you guys don't have to see. I'll see you guys down there when I get back. Alright, and thanks to the magic of editing, it took 5 seconds for us to get back. Now, you can't be here. Because you don't think this is the end of the operation, do you? No, no, no. Hey, there's a winker. No, this isn't the end of the operation. I'm just gonna have to leave you. Got 43 bullets left. And all 100 arrows still. And I'm gonna need most of them. No, I can't do that on this one. I'll just pop up here. If I remember correctly, it's over here and over here. But I'm still gonna look other directions. Damn it. Not a good beginning. Waste a couple arrows. Good God. Fuck it. We're going machete. Oh, you fucking... I mean, I'm sure Chonk will be fine. But it doesn't mean I can't help him. I guess that was the wrong spot to put him in, even though I usually put my mounts over there. Jeebus. I'm hitting the other ones and not him. I'm just not doing so hot this morning. What the hell? Okay, you finished them off. As long as the... Yeah, there we go. As I say, as long as the bear doesn't come that way. I'm not getting up close and personal with the fruit. I don't even think that one's part of the thing. It just saw all the bodies. I thought he was dead for a second, then I remembered I put him on lay down. Too soon. Guess I have to keep an eye on him. I mean, he's pretty yoked. Alright, they really need to fix the hit shit with wolves and Terrianuses. They both do the same thing. Oh, nice. I don't think I'll be... I've also decided that after we finish this, since we're already this far south, we're gonna go ahead and go get a Moa. I love Chonk, but I really need to be... Jesus, I'm wasting so many arrows. Alright. Oh shit, another bear. Oh shit, and there's a wolf in my ass. Just almost done, thank God. How does it do so much more damage farther away as a handgun?
Alright. That's everything. You did it, and lived to tell the tale. Which is more than a lot of folk can say. Because they're dead. The Assembly are going to appreciate this.
Alright, so all I really care about is the arrows. I'm not going to bother. Did I get none of them? See, he barely took any damage. 86% with all those wolves. I will farm cut the bears up because I'm hoping for the yummies. Plus they're gonna have a, I can't pick them up. I was just saying, yeah, and there's gonna be a bunch of arrows. Ooh, on both of them. Very nice. I'm not seeing, there we go. Well, that'll just have to do. Okay, so see, we're already down here, and the last time I had to get a Moa in the conifer forest, it was down in this area. So let's go see if we can find a Moa real quick, so that our next quests are done a little quicker. Of course, the trip back is gonna suck, but the last time, not only did I get a Moa down here, but I got a baby buffalo too, so I had to run from all the way down here. At the time, in that prospect, my base was here, so I had to walk all the way up there. That took a minute. But it was worth it for the Moa and the buffalo. I'll probably set up some sort of little outpost down here, because there's a quest that sends you into the desert right there. I can see the rocks. So it's nice to have something just outside, especially with how far away the base is. Where the fuck are all the Moas? That's a bunch of deer. Another horse. A piggy. Damn, I'm just getting hosed, but the game does not want me to have a Moa. Crazy. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead. Ooh, spiders. I'm gonna go ahead and pause and see how long it takes to find a Moa. Easy to kill, and you gotta love that spider silk. Alright. Juvenile Moa acquired. Now, I'll see you at base. Okay, it took pretty much... I got home at like 6:50 this morning. But he's over there taming. It's gonna be a while for him to get done. So, we're gonna go ahead and go on to the next quest and just keep going with Chonk. And we're gonna do kill list.
The Assembly don't trust anyone, but they need help. The Assembly's reporting wildlife issues on the surface. An animal is causing problems for their forward team. They want you to track the thing down and eliminate it before it hurts anyone else. Wish I could tell you more, but data's light on the ground right now. Guess that's why they need you. Once the Assembly got Africa working together, nothing could stop them. And now, here we are. The Assembly weren't always a big presence on Icarus. Now they're looking to change that. But local wildlife's been making problems for their survey teams. The kind they didn't walk away from. The latest encounter is marked on your map. You'll need to investigate it. See if you can track down whatever has been hunting their crews. Group 15's got a theory that exotics have been making animals more aggressive. I don't know about that, but either way, I'd say it's time to tool up. And I don't mean carpentry.
All right. So this quest starts here and ends. Is it here? No, I can't even remember. Maybe down here. It's a pretty long quest. Like I said, you start in the yellow, you find what you're looking for, then you have to go to 2 other spots to find something in them, and then you get the final location for the boss fight. And the boss fight only happens at night, or in the evening, like after 6. So, since it's only 8:30, I've got a feeling we're gonna have to kill time when we get down there. You know, I might make a small bridge to go over this section, because it's annoying. Anyway, I'll see you when I get down to the little circle. Alright, so we're at the first one. And there's a mature pack wolf here. But they're not any stronger than regular wolves. Now, we're looking to investigate the marking. Shut up. And here they are. So,
something big did that. Good find, but we need more. We've marked another attack site on your map.
So now we're gonna go up by the entrance to the Arctic zone. Same thing, we have to find... If you find the pack wolf, it makes it easy to find the attack zone. Because he's usually by it.
Looks like the work of the same animal. Something riled it up. If you can confirm another site, the assembly's bots should be able to zero in on the general location of its den. We've marked one more attack report on your map.
We're gonna have to kill so much time. It's only 10 o'clock. I should have grabbed the cart. Oh well, nothing I can do about it now. I wish it was as easy to go up than it is to go down. Now the last one. Over here.
There it is. Nasty. But that's everything we need. Assembly's bots ain't the best, but they've got to guess at where it's bedding down. See if you can find its den and end this.
Okay, since we have like 7 hours until we can do anything, I'm gonna go ahead and run and grab the cart, and I can just farm for silica and stuff while we wait. So I will be right back. Okay, so I got the cart, and we still have 5.5 hours or so. Now when I did, excuse me, when I did that quest to do the accumulation for, not the accumulation mission, but the one where we had to go farm all that ore, there was one dungeon down here. Come on, buddy. Anyway, there was one dungeon down, or dungeon, Jesus. Cave down here that I didn't have to touch this time. I think we're gonna start there. Where am I? Okay, down here a little bit. I am running low on steel, so probably smart that I do this. Gonna lay down. I'm not sure. Oh no, I was getting. Definitely need some of that. So let's do this. Give me that. Take that. And I can put that in there. Let's just clean this thing out while we're killing time. So you know where the worms are going to come from by that. Ow. I don't need any of that. Let's see what we got. We got a gold vein in here. Oh, there's bees in here. Did I pass them? No, they're right there. Should be another worm somewhere. Is he down? Yeah, right there. No exotics, it looks like. But that's okay. I always like to start at the front and go down one side and then around. More titanium. This is never a bad thing. From what I've been seeing on the few people I've been watching on the Elysium map, Tier 5 is pretty much hamstrung by needing a shit ton of titanium. Which, I don't know if we're gonna get to Tier 5 on this map. I know there's oil deposits around somewhere, but I don't know if Tier 5 will be needed. I've been able to clear all the missions and Great Hunt on this map before without it, so we'll see. Give me that coal. don't need much more. Well, I'm gonna need a crap load because we need to make 2 concrete structures. Well, we don't gotta, but I'm going to. We don't have very many missions left before we start going into other biomes. So I've already started working on the stone brick because I'll make sure that the desert biome is the first one we go into. And our desert base has to be somewhat large. Because when we get to the Great Hunt stuff, it's gonna there's some quests in there that require some bullshit. So it's just easier to have everything you need at the desert base so you're not running all over the place. So the desert base will go up to tier 4. It's gonna need power. Shit. But I mean desert, so we'll definitely be using what? Hey, buddy, wanna knock it off? A couple solar panels and a couple wind turbines in the desert. Well, the good news about doing this quest is by the time we get back, the Moa should be ours. Of course, he'll be level 1, but that's where they all start. I'm not too terribly worried about cave lung since I finally got my medical bag loaded. I'm just pretty much going until I have no room, then I'll go drop it off the chunk and then finish it off. Alright, I'm not even gonna try to play jumpsies with that shit. Okay. Might be able to clear this out without having to drop anything off in between. Oh, you think so, do you? Well, I don't. So the nice thing about the medical bag is when you use it, it's immediate. Instead of having the timer to use it. Platinum, which is always good. I've been lazy when it comes to getting the drill set up, and it's gonna backfire soon. I really need to find, I need an iron for the steel. I need a platinum for my slugs and shells. So I should probably get, oh, and then obviously copper gold for electronics. Almost empty. Looks like we got some more iron. Oh, it's gonna be a tight fit. Oh no. Okay. Oh no. You didn't hear, I didn't get that satisfying crunch. I've only got 2 slots left. How many more? Have I missed any? Oh, it's gonna be really close. One slot left. And that's it. And we still have one more of these. Which, as long as it doesn't go over 700, we're fine. Alright. So we got everything in one chunk. What's up, buddy? I need you to hold all this shit for me. Oh, grab you out. And that really... Oops. That really... No, 320. So we're getting close. Now, we don't want to go too far. But I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I cleared out the cave over here. So I guess we'll just do silica and sulfur while we wait a couple more hours. About 5:30. So 17:30 is when we'll head over to the location. Really don't need any more oxide for now. Once you start making electronics, you tend to go through the oxide pretty quick. Okay, I think at this point I will see you guys on the other side of 5:30. Alright, it's almost time for the battle to begin. I'm just finishing up, setting up a nice tidy little hut for Chonk to bed down in while we're over there fighting. This way he's protected from the elements and hopefully from the animals. Not like last time. So the den is right over here. What we're gonna do now is consume. We've got 55 arrows and about 85 bullets. But the semi-automatic pistol isn't the best, so... So this is the first world boss that we're gonna face. Dude, the rabbit scared the crap out of me. So he's gonna summon his pack wolves. And then he's gonna come out himself, but he's an idiot. He's a really big idiot. Ooh, bitch. And he's gonna run back into one of his dens so he can regenerate and summon more pack wolves. Okay, that's enough. Oh no, did I take him too far? No. Fizza. Ow. Fucking bitch. Can't really run fast when you're... And we got him.
You almost made that look easy.
Nah, I look like a chicken with my head cut off.
Good kill. Good work down there. I'd say you're done.
45 exotics.
If you're looking to earn the Assembly's trust, you're doing it. And that's not easy.
We got a vestige, some fur, some teeth, and then the legendary biomass that we can use in the workshop. And you can, I don't know about this one, I've never tried, but there's an attachment you can get for your helmet that shows you the location of the world bosses, and you can farm them. With the amount of missions that exist where we're going to have to kill them, that's why I'm not too terribly worried about exotics, because they all drop. Also, I need to create my to-go bag. Sorry, Chunk. I'll get even more uncomfortable here in a second. Alright, so... Oh, not that button. Let's go ahead. Gonna head back to... Wrong button. Camp. Put everything away, and then... I don't think we have enough time to do another operation, but let's see what, if anything, these unlock. Yeah, see, they still exist even after the quest. Alright, see you on the other side. Okay, we're back. And we get to check on... Yeah, looks like he's done. Tane? Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. So, our Moa's name is Luda. And, ooh, she gets to minor hemorrhage with attacks, more water and food consumption. Does more damage and can carry more, but loses max stamina, loses health. Plus 5 slots. Weaker to cold and heat, and weaker to physical. Wow. This is a shitty Moa. But it's okay. We have him. That's all that matters at the moment. So now here's the trick when you have a brand new tame. Grab an edible, like food. Watch what happens when you feed it food. You get, I don't know how long it is. I think it's 30 seconds. So you get 30 ticks of 30 experience. I think it's 30. Maybe it's less than that. Well, let's find out. Okay. So, math and stuff. So basically what I'll do is I'll use a stack of food and just keep feeding him so that he's actually, she is actually usable. Because I'm not going to want to take a level 0 or, you know, level 2 or 3 Moa out anywhere with me. I just can't believe I got a shitty roll like that on my Moa. Just means I'm going to have to find another one. For now, though, let's grab Chonk again. Because he's got a full cart. Wrong button. Oh yeah, I don't have any friggin' room. Well, what we can do for now... Oh shit, I forgot to unfollow that one. Let's go ahead and destroy. Add stacks. Because I did like... So I have 2 to-go bags. One of them will have enough to build a hut, and the other will have extra arrows, an extra oxygen tank, an extra water tank. So in case I have to pop a squat somewhere, I'm not hosed. The exotics and this and this and this and this for now out of the way. Oh, pay attention. Gotta feed you again. So, I don't think... No, I still don't have enough. Well, maybe. Yeah, I do. So I've got enough for a round of 100 steel. Which is good, because I'm gonna need way more than that. Yeah, I didn't get a whole lot. I mean, I got a decent haul on that one cave. Alright, look, you heifer toad. Take this. Like, I don't care that his health is lower and his attacking and all that stuff. I'm just disappointed by the stamina. And no... Did we look at the speed? Yeah, health I don't care about. That I definitely don't care about. Neither that one. Not really that one either. That one, though. And it's the fit and the reflex for me. And, yeah, the fit and the reflex for me. Okay, let's go ahead and get these guys back in the kennel. Then we'll sleep the rest of the night. And see what we've got unlocked. Alright, where'd you go, heifer? Come on, jackass. Are you slow just normally moving, too? Actually, instead of sleeping, I'm gonna go ahead and pause and finish feeding off this. See how high we can get him. Okay. I grabbed a couple more dried meat, so he's up to level 8. So at least he'll have some additional speed when we need to use him. So let's go in here, see what operations we have. I mean, we still have accumulation, which we need to do. I think that's the next one, because this is going to take us into the desert. And this one's going to take us into the Arctic. And then, I believe...
ACS just put a contract up.
Yeah, it looks like... Nuh-uh. That's in the canyons. I mean, I guess we're coming near the end of Riverlands. I mean, we still have to do this one, which now that we have the... You know what? Let's see how bad this will be. We need sulfur, beeswax, glass, and aluminum. Acquire fruit and acquire veggies. Alright, this is actually not that bad. I know I don't have the glass, so let's just do that. Let's get the glass going. Yes, I always put the stuff down here so that it's in a nice line when it's done making. The beeswax, thankfully. So I took these out because after 3 or 4 grows, you get after the first grow, you get negative 10%. And then after that, it's another, I think I have enough honeycomb to make the beeswax. I need 50, which I think is 100 honeycomb. I hope it's not more than that. I still haven't bothered to make the windmill. I need to grab the honeycomb products. So we need 50 beeswax, and that's gonna be wow. Okay. And a little tip, what took me a while to figure out, if you have fuel up here, it'll automatically move down there when it's ready. And it does that in fireplaces. Even the basic fire. I'm hoping I can just pick up. Oh, do I even have any fruit? Oh yeah. Wait, is pumpkin a fruit? Nope, that's all veggies. Ain't that about a bitch. Alright, so we need to figure out what the hell fruit is. First off, let me get this cleaned up. Oh, I forgot about the queen bee. Put this stuff in there. I took a left turn too early. Ooh, I finally... Yep. So I can just put the extra salt in here. Should I sleep for 10 minutes? Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's gonna take a while. Alright, I'm gonna see you guys on the other side of the beeswax. Thankfully, that doesn't have a degrade timer, so we don't have to worry about that. And then I'm gonna try to figure out what fruit I can make. Okay, I've got some watermelon and wild berries planted, and we're waiting on that. We've got about 10 minutes left of the beeswax, and then I have the aluminum, and we have the glass. So really, we're just stuck waiting. So I figured while we're waiting, let's go ahead and spend the talent points that we got. So I think we need to go there. I don't want either of those. So I think we're gonna... well, we could get... if I get this, this unlocks where I can get more stamina. I need one more point to get that, which I think is where I'm going. Which if I get that, I might... No, nope. Wait. Yeah, no, I won't get that, because that'll require another 4. Because this is what happens in another point, which will unlock this one. But then I'll have to spend 3 more. to get that. So no extra food buff. But we will get you by spending for more stamina. Over in the solo, I think the 2 points are going to go into here. And then once I hit 60, I can respec out of it. And then for talent tree, we do need the ranged attachment. Now I think this is strictly for pistol accuracy and rifle accuracy. All right. I think we need to go electronics, platinum sheath. We have 4 points left. Should we get the biofuel drill? Probably. No. Carbon arrows would be nice, but 81 to 90, and I'm using 72 to 80. That's copper, carbon fiber, and epoxy. And if I remember correctly, carbon fiber needs aluminum, and then either was it gold or platinum? So maybe no carbon arrows. 4 points left. Should we go? We should. I think it's going to be 1, 2, 3. And then the last point, maybe we sit on? Or do we get the... No, we get this. Although that's for the desert. No, it's fine. We'll get the Wayfarer armor. So we need... It's hard to see some of them numbers. We need a lot. Shut up, wolf. So platinum. Let's just start with a stack. The good thing about platinum sheaths is you get 4 for each platinum. I'm gonna need them for other things, so I might as well make more. Now, if I remember correctly, if I use spider silk and platinum sheaths... Oh, scheisse. We have to upgrade to the advanced textiles bench. I don't know if I've gotten that one. I have. So we need 20 iron, 6 wood, 8 epoxy. 20 iron. Jeez. 20 iron, wood, and epoxy. I'm running low on epoxy too. But hopefully I have enough. I do. Oh shit, now we gotta wait for that to finish. We need to make some epoxy. So if you want to use something besides bone to make epoxy, oh shit. It's 400 of these for every 200 sulfur to make 100 epoxy. And then, yeah, it's cheaper to go that route because the bones are cheap because they're free, but it takes 400 of the crushed bone to equal 100 epoxy, and that's 800 bones. I believe it's 200 bone per, right? Yeah, or 2 bone per 1. So let's get this out. Might as well grab the rest of that and the rest of that. I do need to get the bags on me, so Put out the advanced textile bench. And now that's 2, so 30 fiber, 2 wool, or 3 spider silk. I think I'm gonna make 50 for now. And then we'll just go put the rest of this shit back. I need to start doing this to get bones again. See how our fruit is doing. You've got a long way to go, and you're almost done. Alright, so hey, level 28, right? Yeah, level 28, and we're finally gonna get a set of armor. So head, shoulders, knees, and toes when it finishes. Oh, let's drop off the bone. And then you go in here. Go ahead and eat one. So we still have 1:20 for the beeswax. The glass is definitely done. Yeah, there's 100 right there. And then what we can do is put it all in here. And then the bag trick. Right now I'm at 74.3. When I sort, it removes the weight of whatever's in the bags. Oh, I should probably... The hell was all that? Oh, alright. Last piece. Now, of course, we blew through our tech points without getting the armor attachment, so we'll have to do that. What is this? Comfort, punch damage, throw accuracy, jump, oxygen. Ooh, a projectile damage attachment? That'll be nice. That'll go on the bow as soon as I level. But anyway, let's go ahead and put our armor on. As you can see, I've been running around without any armor. Okay, so we got the glass on us. We need 50 aluminum, 150 sulfur, 51, 50. The beeswax is being made. And then, nope, the beeswax is done. So the only thing we're missing now is we have to pick up the fruit again. Or the veggies again. So 36.2. Yep. We gotta pick up the veggies, which we're obviously not taking all 300. But we'll wait. We'll keep them in here until we're ready to go. But I guess we're just stuck waiting for shit to grow. which the pumpkins are taking, or the watermelon take way longer than the berries do. So I guess we can go over. I need to chop down some wood later. Let's go ahead and spend the points on home sickle. So he's up to level 9. Obviously, we need that. We need 1 point into that to get 3 into that. And then I want these 2, but first I want the stamina regeneration, which I believe is this way. So what is his speed? Movement speed of 854, sprint of 1586. So he's significantly faster than Chonk still, even though he's got those negatives. I still plan on finding another Moa. Alright, we probably have like 10 minutes or so until that shit's done. So I'm not going to make you stare at the screen with me, so I will be back. Okay, that took far longer than it should have. But now we're going to go ahead and eat. Now we need 50 veggies and 50 fruit. Actually, we're going to cheat on, oops, this one. We'll make 1 seed. And that'll take the 5. And then 50 veggies. I don't want it to be all the same. We'll take 20 there. Actually, let's just take 50 soybean. Give me that. Okay, that gives us 50 and 50. We have in here, we've got the 100 glass and the 50 beeswax. And then in here we have the 50 aluminum and 150 sulfur. So we're ready to go, which you can see where they're at on the compass at the top. They're up here, which is a decent run, but not too bad. We're gonna take the Moa for the first time. And of course you're hungry, because you're a jackass. Oof. Good thing I got that icebox full of meat. Oops. You did get up to level 11, so we can go ahead... Oh, you bitch. It's not even this way. Alright. Anyway, let's go ahead and go. Damn it. Would you knock it the fuck off, dude? I will skin you for meat and feed it to the buffalo. I do not care. Anyway. Ah, fucking tree. Jeebus, man. So while we were waiting for the damn fruit, I went ahead and crafted the shotgun. The fight with the Black Wolf taught me need a better gun. It's not the trench shotgun, which is my personal favorite weapon in the game, but it'll have to do until we get to the desert. Now you'll have to tell me, do you prefer watching me put shit like buildings together, or do you just want to see the end product? I'll probably be recording the desert before I can get an answer, so I'll just do it how I usually. But there's still the Arctic one to build and the Riverlands. So if you would rather me include that in the video, please let me know. Okay, this is so much faster. Down this way. Yes. Oh yeah, just go. This is actually the entrance to. He's there right by the entrance to the desert. I wonder if they're gonna make me go to the desert. I don't know, we'll find out. A few more. It's a little bit longer and we'll be there. No, puppy dog. So I saw that you can tame a lot more of the fighter pets, I guess you'd call them, on Elysium. Like you can tame the Shulk, I think was one of them. The Gibbler, is that what it's called? But it doesn't look like they've fixed. Did I go past it? Where the fuck am I? Why aren't I on the map? Oh, cause I'm a. God damn it. Okay, I'll see you there. Hey, how come he's not on the map? God, I'm an idiot. Alright, so I need to... Oh, this quest was bugged when I saw somebody else doing it. Hopefully we don't get hosed.
You free for a second? That's exactly what I needed.
I'm doing it one chunk of things at a time just to make sure.
Good. Now we can get started. That's exactly what I needed.
Alright, so I gotta... Whoa, where'd it go? Damn it, he was on Wander. Get over here, jackass. Gotta take a few steps away. And then...
Hi.
Tainted plant... Wait, what? It said 50 apiece, but it requires 100. What kind of shit is that?
Come back anytime.
Well, I guess we're gonna... God. That is absolutely ridiculous. So we need to go around and gather preferably berries, because we already have something like 40 of them. But I need coffee for the desert, or Arctic zone anyway, so we'll grab that too. Because the quest won't complete until you sell it. Sell something. Although it did say 100 grain, which I don't think this is going to be enough. I don't know if that's an oversight or on purpose, because it seems like Rocketworks likes to make you waste time. But either way, it's fucking ridiculous. It is what it is, though. Gotta do it if I want to complete the damn quest. Why is it when I need berries, they're harder to come by than when I'm just... Oh, actually, you know what? Just for shits and giggles. Suck it. Sorry. Not as good as the trench, but it'll do in a pinch. What's up, Kiwi Nest? Could make gorse tea if I needed to. Wait, was that watermelon? No. Jesus. Almost shot him. Scared the crap out of me. Pumpkins or veggies? How many berries do I have? 30, 87 plus the 19 watermelons should be enough. Unless I can't math, which has been known to happen. I wonder if it has to be all the same kind. That would make me a sad face panda.
What can I get you? That's probably good.
Good work down there. I'd say you're done.
So 100 fruit got me 3 rent. I sure as hell won't be visiting this person again. I mean, even if you brought a full cart over of the same fruit, I think the cart has 40 slots. So 40 times 3, 120 Ren for a cartload of berries. Yeah, no. Anyway, we got 3 complete operations done today. I'm gonna go ahead and call the episode here. I'm gonna go back to base and then I think I'll start farming for the accumulation mission. I do believe that's the next one that we need to do. That way we can go to the desert next, and then I'll probably start crafting up the pieces so that we can get the base when we go over to the desert. I still think the desert's too early. I think after you do those 2, you stay in the conifer for a little longer. But either way, if we're going to the desert, let's just go ahead and go all in and get our base up and running over there. Alright, so again, gonna end it here. I hope you're enjoying the series. So far, we haven't really come close to dying, but I think the further to the right we get on that mission list, the harder it's going to get. And then messing with the Quarites with only 1 life, I honestly don't know if I'm gonna make it past Olympus, but we'll see. Anyway, thanks again. I hope you're enjoying, and I will see you on the next one. Ta-ta for now.